Hey, Fox here. Today we got a quick little Adam Thielen review. 93 overall wide receiver. I threw go deep on him, get that spec catch up to 95, deep route running up to 91. But his speed 89 and 6'2", very respectable combo. Thielen is a great jack of all trades type wide receiver with his stats across the board. He does, I would say, excel at the route running, catching portion of that jack of all trade ness, and with the high run block, impact block at 51 is a little bit lower than I like to see, but the high decent run block ability of him makes him I don't know what that animation was. Makes him a great, well-rounded receiver, kind of like to throw out there. If you have a balanced kind of attack, maybe a running attack that uses a lot of inside zone, outside runs, that kind of stuff, where you do need to rely on the receiver blocking to really spring you from maybe like a 2-3 yard gain to like a 30-yard gain, because them holding their block makes one less guy you got to spin out, right? So instead of having to spin out both the CB and the safety, you can just spin out the safety to really, pop them for that 30-yard to longer run. So with that said, like I know a lot of sometimes there's just random block sheds that happens. Sometimes wide receivers miss their block completely, and that is what it is. But you take your best shot, you give it your best absolute chance at keeping and holding on to those blocks, even though it's not very consistent. It's still much better consistent. So scrambling drill. Thielen, nice job. You get open, sat in a zone. That's nothing to do with Thielen. That's nothing to do with awareness. Scrambling is antiquated. I know Clint talked about it on the podcast. It needs to be updated. Look at it at least like, outside with the guys, the receivers going to the green grass, the DB's covering him as he fumbles right there. Carrying 68, so of course you can't really take a pop with him, unfortunately. Crossing routes, though, I mean, he runs them pretty effectively. I'd still rather have somebody like a Megatron, somebody a little faster on the crossing routes, because users right now, with Shaz right there, you got LT people user with his high speed. 89 speed won't beat him. Somebody like Tyreek, the new TY, somebody a little bit faster you'll want on those crossing routes, but I mean, he's not a slum, right? Or chump, I guess is a better word for it. He's not a chump at crossing routes, but he could be better. But overall, solid. I like the height. Here he is. I think this is on a crossing route right here. He hits it. Yeah. Crossing routes gets to a soft spot in the zone. Nice work. Corner routes, I like somebody like this speed because you get a little bit more open in a corner than say we like that really fast Tyreek Hill or something. So with the height, the speed, the route running combo, route running over 90 there. Not great after the catch, not great spin, not great elusiveness, trucking, any of that. Overall, a good receiver. I'd say go out and get him. Performance-wise, 8.8, little overpriced due to the set cost, so knock that down to an 8.5. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.